Hey everyone, Noble Comics here. And maybe you remember this, I sure do. All the 5G stuff that has been talked about over the past year. DC 5G, the next big DC event that was going to happen and then suddenly wasn't going to happen. Dan DiDio got fired, everything got shuffled around, Jim Lee took head of DC. And as he said, yeah, 5G wasn't going to happen. He actually announced that about a month ago, but even before then, people knew. Terrible idea, it's canned, they'd never do it. The premise of 5G was a new generation of DC superheroes. Basically, all your main characters, your Justice League, so to speak, they all get replaced with younger, different characters. Most of them were just seemed like diversity picks. Oh, let's make Batman black, let's make Wonder Woman black, let's make Green Lantern black. By diversity, they just mean black. They don't really want to be too diverse, but everyone said, bad idea, not going to happen, including DC apparently, and it got scrapped. Until, like, yesterday, when, they said, oh yeah, no, there won't be a big reboot, or whatever Jim Lee said. But then they jumped into Future State, which is going to be the 2021 event, and you're wondering, well, what is Future State? It's DC 5G. It is the exact same thing. So, it's going to take place after Death Metal, the event going on right now, Scott Snyder event. And here's your main little look. Open this. The main lineup here, the image you're going to be seeing all over for the new DC event. It's a Future State, which is the exact same thing as 5G. It's the next generation with some character replacements is the idea. Now, when I first saw this, I had, some mixed emotions. I want to kind of go over what we can expect as comic fans going forward with this event. So, something you might notice here is there is a lot of duplicates, it seems. There's two Batman, two Wonder Woman, three Supermen. We got, looks like, multiple speedsters, and a bunch of other stuff going on. Let's break down what's all going on in this image. So, we have Batman down here in the corner. Start with him. From my understanding, I think that's supposed to be Bruce Wayne, though if it is a future slate and it's going to be, way in the future, it might be Damian Wayne, which was my idea. Probably not just my idea. I think it's not a very uncommon idea. It was, instead of replacing Batman with just some random person or, some diversity, make it Damian Wayne. So I think that's Damian Wayne probably. The other Batman here, I think, is Batwing, I think is the other guy, Duke Thomas. So you get the Black Batman. Now, a few interesting things. I'll say, honestly, I really do like that costume. I do like how that looks. It's pretty cool. He's got a strange batarang here. This was pointed out by EVS in his live stream. Looks almost Wonder Woman-like. On Wonder Woman's belt, you see a bat symbol, so something weird's going on there. And other than this cool suit, I'll say, what is going on with this cape back here? That looks ridiculous. It looks very stupid. But, whatever. So, you have the Batman. Harley Quinn's still here, unfortunately. Catwoman looks strange. I don't know what her deal is. And then two more sort of bat-related people. Kind of. Grifter, who's just sort of that street level. Wish his quality was better when I zoomed in. Jim Lee character, who I've always kind of liked but never really got into. And the one everyone's excited about is just sitting right back here. If I could get a look. If you can't tell, that's Red X from the Teen Titans series from 2003. That got me excited. If there's like a Red X series, or if there's some Red X crossover with the Batman universe, I definitely get that if they don't screw it up. Because that was a really awesome storyline in the show. So I'd be down for that. Next we have your Superman, which I think this is supposed to be Clark Kent, maybe? I can't tell. That's obviously Kingdom Come Superman, but it looks like he's been trapped somewhere. He's got chains all over him, a tattered up cape. Maybe it's some dark side angle. He's been shackled up on dark side. He's been shackled up by Mongol or something. There's obviously something going on there. Then I think Superboy is the one back here. Zatanna, she's fine. Swamp Thing looks cool. No clue who this is. There's a few characters you just don't gotta care about. Don't care about him. Don't care about him. Don't care about this person. Don't care about this person. Don't care about this person. Small, stupid, pointless. Got one black speedster, it looks like here. A second black speedster here. Blonde hair and prosthetic legs, which people have been cheering. We got a differently abled speedster. Cool, I guess, that we got a speedster with prosthetic legs. It's truly is the next generation. It's, discrimination is no more. The black speedster has prosthetic legs. Is she gay too? Probably, if I had to place bets. This person down here, I don't know who they are. But they look more interesting than most people here. I don't know what their deal is. Will I get it? Probably not, but we'll see. It's kind of interesting. And then sort of the big one here, taken front and center. Oh yeah, don't care about. After I showed you the ocean, whatever it was, the Aquaman coming out YA novel thing. I don't care about Aqualad anymore. Whatever, who cares? But the Wonder Woman thing's what people have been talking about, because we have Diana, Wonder Woman, here. And then we have, what is her name? I should have prepared better. We have the new Brazilian Wonder Woman. And I don't really got a problem with it too much. Wonder Woman, it is a title. It is who she is. She is Wonder Woman. But also she comes from the Amazonians. It's a group of people who are enhanced, but she's even more enhanced because she's a god, But it's not crazy to think there'd be another god, demigod from Themyscira that could become a Wonder Woman. So I don't really care. The only thing that bothers me is that they both have lassos of truth. Can't she have the lasso of truth and she has like her own thing, like her own little gimmick, her own tool? I think it'd be better if she had a little bit more originality. As long as they don't market her as the Brazilian Wonder Woman, which obviously that's what people know her as now, so they haven't done a very good job so far. I could see that being interesting. I don't think they could replace Wonder Woman, but it'd be something at least. But this is what we have. The DC Future Slate. All these other characters, who cares? If this is going to sort of be a Crisis on Infinite Earths type thing, maybe, where these are parallel universe, or maybe it's going to be main DC storyline, but in the future. Either way, I think it'll be interesting. I think most of these will flop because it's like, oh, we got some robotic guy with a laser sword and prosthetic legs. Zero interest. Looks stupid. Most of these just kind of look stupid. But some of them, like, I could see this Batman, just because he looks so cool. I could see this Batman doing well. I could see this Batman doing well. If they had a series together, that'd be cool, because it looks kind of like the Ninja Batman versus the Brawler. That could be kind of a cool thing, I guess. The Supermen is going to be interesting. I think you could do something with it. We'll see. Harley Quinn, Catwoman, don't care. Red X, that could be cool. I'm kind of excited for Batman. He's been, other than Tom King, pretty consistently good among all of this. And then the Speedster, it seems like a Babylon Bee article. New Flash, black, or woman of color, probably gay with prosthetic legs. It seems like you're just checking off all the boxes. That's stupid. The Wonder Woman thing, obviously kind of taking center stage here. We'll see how that goes. I'm not impressed, but I don't know. I'm not unimpressed either, I guess. It's just kind of like a, shrug. I don't really care about Wonder Woman anyways. If it's good, it's good. Probably won't be, so whatever. I don't care about that. But overall, 5G from the beginning, like I said, got a really bad reputation because it sounded like a really stupid idea. And the way they were going to go about it was really stupid. When they announced who was going to replace who, and everybody said, wow, that's stupid. But I said, even in my other videos, it could be done really well if you did it right. It could be done really well, and it might not be a bad idea if you could do it right. And does it look like they're doing it right? No, but it could be worse, I guess. So, could be worse. They could have made worse decisions. It sucks that that's where we're at, but could be worse. And then, let's see what they have to say. Yeah, there's a better picture of Nightwing there. Not Nightwing, what am I saying? Of Red X. So, looks interesting. This is going to be the 2021 event, which Jim Lee was actually talking about in this other article from a month ago, but now we see what he was talking about. We've got some of the writers here, or the creative lineup. Mariko Tamaki, Brian Michael Bendis, who is no longer, I think throw him out, he's a bad luck charm. Some other people, Joshua Williamson, yada yada yada. And then, new Voices award-winning screenwriter John Ridley. So here they have some screenwriters that are going to be making some comics from 12 Years a Slave, Young Justice, Supernatural, Transformers, Supergirl. So that's an interesting take. It's an interesting move to, in your new, going forward, your new thing, it's going to be the future, I can't even remember what it's called, future state. It's the future state. This is what you're pinning 2021 on. And instead of saying, we've got Grant Morrison, we've got Jeff Lemire, we've got all these top name talent, you say, we've got some comic book writers, but we're getting screenwriters into it too. Because apparently that's the move. You got Keanu Reeves getting into comic books. We've got Sylvester Stallone getting into comic books. We've seen most mainstream pros doing comics just to get into the film industry. They want to bounce off comics into Netflix or something like that. And now we got screenwriters coming into comics. I think that's a bad play. I don't think it's going to do well. I think those are two completely different mediums with completely different rules. What works for TV and movies does not work for comic books and vice versa. I think that's a bad idea. Bad idea to lead with that too. And it says here they're going to rely sort of on Batman, Superman, and Justice League titles. Which shouldn't really be too big of a surprise. Surprised Wonder Woman's not in there, but other than that, that's not very surprising. And then here we kind of have the breakdown of issues and how they're going to look. With the Batman comics, we got oversized issues. So the next Batman, which is this one up here, to my understanding. The next Batman. Outsiders, so, the Outsider story, Arkham Knights, Batgirls, Gotham City Sirens. Then we got Dark Detective, Grifters, and Red Hood. So that's more Bat Family, not too surprising there. And then they got these mini-series, which I think by mini-series, they really just mean we'll put these out. We don't have a lot of faith in them, but if they do well, we'll keep going. And if they don't do well, it's like, oh, it was a mini-series. That one happened to just be one issue because it flopped. But no, that was the plan. It's just a mini-series. We got our Superman stuff. So we got some Mr. Miracle, Midnighters in there, Black Racer, Mr. Miracle, Immortal Wonder Woman, which is tied in with the Superman stuff. Interesting. More miniseries, and then Justice League. So, Black Adam, Suicide Squad, Tales of the Green Lantern Corps, which we did not actually get to see much of in this promo piece. No Green Lanterns in here. We somehow got Zatanna and Swamp Thing and Harley Quinn, but we didn't get, and all these little stupid characters along the side, but no Green Lanterns anywhere to be found. But apparently there's a plan for them. We'll see. The Teen Titans should be good if we're doing some Red X stuff, but that's it going forward. DC Future State, which is just DC 5G with that new fresh brand name slapped on it. Uh, we've talked about 5G before. This is the same thing. They actually went for it. Don't know why Dan DiDio had to get fired for it. But it's an idea. We'll see if it was a good one or a bad one. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm not going to be too critical on it. I think they could do well, and I think in the state DC's in right now of sort of this hanging in the balance, you got AT&T looking to cut fat. DC's on that chopping block. They really got to prove that they can make money, prove that they can generate some excitement. So, try anything. Sure, why not? Try it and see if it works. I don't care. I think it's not a bad strategy. I don't think it's a dumb strategy either. You could do it right for sure. So, I'll say I am excited. Yeah, I'm interested to see what they'll do. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Tettleman Noble Comics, and be sure to subscribe here on YouTube, Noble Comics. And if you guys want to support me, I don't got my comic book out now, as you guys know. I'm working on one. It's approaching that halfway point of completion, but you can definitely follow this link here. You can head over to the store. We got shirts and hoodies and all sorts of goodies, so definitely stop by, grab some, pick something up. Thank you guys if you do. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.